Welcome back to Alliance War. It's Season 50, War 11, and the undefeated SSX is facing the undefeated GT40. Earlier this season, my good friend Andrew the Ruff put out a video saying the GT40 versus Salty was the battle for first, and that's just not true. This is the real battle for first place. These are the top two alliances that are undefeated this season, and again, whoever wins is going to be in the driver's seat for War Champ. So I'm going to be taking Shuri, Titania, and Adam Warlock this war. And I'm really locked in and focused. I'm going to be doing 7A, which is this Atuma and Maul. Then I'm going to be shifting up here to 2B, which I take a lot of the time. That's the Kindred and the Domino. And then I'm going to show off a little bit against this Iron Man Infinity War on node 46. All right, so starting off against Atuma on 7B, I'm going to use Shuri. Shuri's obviously a historically great counter to Atuma because she places shocks or removing hydration charges. I popped an invul for this fight. I even popped class boost for this fight. Why? Because this is a battle for first place, and every little thing that I can do, every edge that I can find, I want to take. So I am playing this fight differently than I normally would. I'm being extremely conservative. I'm not parrying. I'm intentionally going to be pushing him to a special 3. And I'm just going to let the shocks do their thing. Take damage on the block, no big deal. Go ahead and hit him with a special. And we'll eat the special 3. Now, the special 3 is not going to do any damage to me because of the invul. However, it will put a bleed on me. That will do some damage, which I knew. And realistically, I could take 2 of those bleeds, 2 special 3s, and not die from the bleed damage. But this fight isn't going to last that long, just as we watch the shocks tick away at Atuma, and we're getting very close to finishing him off here. We hit him with a nice big special 2, and we're just going to let the shocks do their thing. Yep, easy solo. All right, next up, we have this Maul. We're going to be using Titania, obviously a great counter because Titania is buff immune, and so therefore we bypass a lot of the Maul BS. What we're going to try and do is we're going to try and get a parry heavy here at the start, but of course I don't heavy. I preserve the haymaker. I'll go ahead and burn it now and take the heavy. Why? I don't know. That's just the way that I did it. We still have the invul on from the Atuma fight, so we could push Maul all the way up to a special 3 if we wanted to, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to go ahead and keep him nice and around a bar of power until towards the end of the fight we'll push him above 2. But again, there's not much of a danger there as long as you don't get caught on a draft back. Here I whiff on a heavy counter to a special 1. Yeah, whatever. Haymaker goes, so I get a free heavy. There we go, and we're close to the special 3. So I'm going to push him above a bar of power here so he dumps his power. And he hits me with the last part of it, so I can't heavy counter. So I use the striker, get the heavy counter, and then I throw the special 3. He has really more power than I want him to have here, so I can't do 3 full heavies. I can only do 2. This is when I push him over 2 bars of power. So then I just dash back and turtle. And my whole goal here is let me bait out the special 2 from Maul so he dumps his power, and then I can finish this fight pretty easily. So yeah, just take it on the block. And now I have an opening. I'm going to go ahead and save it for the special 3. 1 more combo. Yep. And that's how the fight ends. So, okay, I felt pretty good. And now we're going to go ahead and transition over to 2B. Here we have a Kindred, the danger with them, as always, obviously the last 5% of the fight with the degen damage. Now, ordinarily with Kindred, how I like to play him is I like to push him to a special 2 because I find punishing his special 2 to be a lot easier for me than punishing his special 1. I understand how that SP1 punish is supposed to go. You dash in during the first part of it, and then you do a dex of the projectile here. But I don't do that. I just go all the way back across the map, and that means that Nightmare triggers because I never get to pause it. And that means I'm going to be taking some degen damage while the timer goes down, and I'm just trying to stay away from this Kindred as much as I possibly can. But I'm now going to go ahead and push because I have enough to hit the special 3, and thus I can invul my way through the final bit of the degen here. Now I'm going to do just a massive stack of damage against this Kindred. I'm going to hit him with 1, 2, and then I go to hit him with a third heavy, and he throws a special 2, which I'm totally fine with. Again, I can punish that, which I do. Now I can go ahead and hit him with a striker, and this combo will get him under 5%, and so I throw the special, and the fight ends very cleanly. Didn't even have to worry about the degen here at the end of the fight. Super locked in, super pleased. Now we're going to go to the Shuri fight, and here we're going to go with an invul boost instead of a power start 1 and heal a little bit. Ordinarily, I fought a lot of dominoes or EMP mod with Miguel, decks off, but I have done it with Shuri. Here, my goal is to just keep her at SB1s. The reason being is that the node obviously gives Shuri buffs. Those buffs will give Domino power. And so I don't want to like push her above 2 bars of power, which I ordinarily like to do against Domino, because I'm just terrified of the special 3. But then, even if I hit the special 3, I still have the invul. There's just the worry about the critical bleed, which would, probably kill me. So again, we're trying to keep Domino at special 1s. We can dex him as long as we're not unlucky. We can block him if we are unlucky. And yeah, this is going to be a slowish fight, but I do think it ends up being an incredibly safe way to do this fight. And I was much more interested in safe than I was interested in speed. The reality is that SSX, if it's going to beat GT40, if we're going to pull the huge, massive upset against the best war alliance in the game, we're not going to do it on fight time. We're going to do it because we take methodical fights and execute properly and just don't die. And if we can throw up a donut, a 150-0 against GT40, then we'll win. And so I'll sell fight time for these solos. All right, now here's like the fun fight. It's this Adam Warlock against Iron Man Infinity War. I love Adam Warlock. B-Mania 4 Loki has destroyed whole maps with Adam Warlock this season. And I haven't really gotten a chance to show him off any in SSX. And so when the fight plan came out and the option was either me with CGR or William for this fight, and William is one of the best players in the game, I respectfully asked if I could use Adam Warlock here, because I knew that this dude would absolutely demolish this Iron Man Infinity War. Yeah. This is a sweet little dex coming up here. Look at that. Boom, boom, nice. The only thing is that I realized after I did that, after I appreciated a rare display of actual skill and competency in the game, I didn't really need to do it. So the next time I threw a special 2 and I podded, I just blocked it. Then I accidentally triggered my pod. Not optimal, but I come out of it, hit him with another special 2, and now he's toast. He can't do anything. It's one combo, one striker, and Adam Warlock shows what he can do. So yeah, these were very early fights in this war. We have a lead in deaths. GT40 has a huge lead in fights. So we'll see what happens. Good luck to them. Good luck to SSX. I love everybody. I'll see you in the next life, Jack.